changing. I can't tell you exactly when, but I know it's changing because every state I go to, there's always a huge population of Latinos and Spanish speakers. Whether I go to Rhode Island, I go to Nevada, I go back home to Texas, it doesn't matter. They have a huge Spanish population, and we know that our systems need to align better, so they're working on that. But for right now, if I was to check on Spanish, I go to my little person right here. If I test them in Spanish reading, I click on there. Again, I select my class or classes that I'm looking for. I check the end of the year diagnostic. And on mine, because it's a demo site, and I know some of yours looks a little bit different, but these are the main 3 links I always look for. First thing, I always click on those tools for instruction, which are what? My mini lessons. You know in Spanish, the Spanish testing, we don't give them a scale, score, or number. We give them what? Either greens, yellows, or reds, and so on like that. You got to add their lessons to their pathway. Salute. So that's going to give you there. If you click on that, that's going to give you to the Spanish lessons. If you want to learn more about their reading scores, that's where you click on. It's going to take you to this particular page, and explains the green, yellow, and red in more detail. Then you can pick your grade level to go to, and it's going to give you some hints and kind of a flow chart of what to kind of do. Gives you some more information there. If I go back, here's another one here where it reads widely adopted Lexile frameworks for reading. It gives me more information. Now, as you know, when we test the kids in Spanish, we're always going to be testing according to their strengths of their particular language objectives and things like that. So the Spanish test is going to be aligned to what they really know in Spanish, so we can tell their level. If they score low in Spanish and their level is low, guess what? They're probably going to be low in English as well. That's not 100% sure, but it's kind of that way. If they score well in Spanish, then you know what? They know the language well, they're scoring well, and then probably, hopefully, their movement over to English is going to be very, very, very high. My high school, we had a language center in high school. We spoke about, I think at last count, it was about 23 different languages in our language center. Those students that came to us in that language center, guess what?